Show your work. How do you feel about the statement? Put it in the comment section below. Okay, ready? So neurodiverse students sometimes really have trouble showing work. This is specifically because if you're neurodiverse, the way your brain works is slightly different. It doesn't necessarily work in a linear pattern. Today I worked in a classroom. This was the equation. If you have 2 quarters, 1 dime, and 5 pennies, how much money do you have? This is the teacher, wrote this question on the board and she said, show your work. I had a student that I specifically worked with. He got the answer right away, wrote it. I said, you need to write it a little bigger. He wrote it bigger. And then I said, oh, but your teacher said, show your work. So he said, I used my mind and fingers. To him, this was showing his work. He was able to calculate this in his head right away. Remember, special education doesn't mean that you're dumb. It means your brain works in a way that is different. My kid got this right away, faster than any other kid in the whole class, but he did not understand what show your work meant. Now, with that said, showing your work can be important, specifically because it helps your teacher understand if you made an error, where that error is. What's most important is it helps you identify if you've made an error. This is how we self-check, right? Drawing and showing the process. So with my student today, I said, well, actually you have to write out the equation that you did in your head. I was able to do this very, very easily. When it comes to showing your work, teachers, remember to be very, very specific with your neurodiverse students. And neurodiverse students, the way you're doing it in your head looks different than what's on the board, that's fine, but just put that down, even if it's in pictures. I hope this helps.